Hello. If you're here, you're gonna blow up on social media. Oh yeah. I was just sitting in that for a good couple seconds, that feeling. Oh yeah, you're gonna have. I was gonna say that you're gonna have a lot of parasocial relationships. Be careful for the people who think that you're really cool and want to be your friend. They don't have good intentions. They like you. They will like you because you're popular online. That's why influencers are friends with other influencers. Because they understand the parasocialness of it. Okay, let's pull some cards. I've got my angel deck. You could be already blowing up and have a little taste of what that's actually like. Don't be friends with these people online. Some people are good to be friends with online, and your relationship with them online is fantastic, but in person, people can get fucking weird and disrespectful, and you may attract people in real life that just want to use you for clout. And it could be everyday people. It could be people who, you know, don't have a social media following. They don't have ambition or drive. And they want your light, but they eventually figure out they can't have it. And being around you doesn't actually like make them shine, if that makes sense, because you're creating your own light and they're trying to take it, or they're trying to replicate it or mimic you, and they get resentful because they want to ride your coattail, but they just don't. They can't match your level. They just can't. That's why a lot of influencers, not all of them, live alone or live with like influencer houses. Yeah. Just some advice. If you're new to this, I've got my weight bag on my back. It's very cold. This energy feels thick. It feels like people might do some weird shit. Like, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. Like, spiky, if you catch my drift. Like spike your drink or spike something and try to like make you give up and make you. Something feels weird because I feel dizzy too. I feel like people are going to try and confuse you. Like, yeah, you're going to blow up. That's why you're saying this. But, like, there are people who are gonna, like, just watch out. You know? Stay in your house. If people come up to you in public, if people message you wanting to be friends with you and, like, blah, 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 it's like, okay, but why? Right. Why do they want to be your friend? Why does this girl keep messaging you every day? Why does this guy keep messaging you every day? Being pushy. Or why is this person that barely knows you talking so highly of you? That's weird too. They don't know you. They think they know you. Oh, she's really nice, blah, 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 blah. Or like you have people going, oh, she's my friend, and it's like, I don't know you. People from high school going, oh yes, we were best friends in high school. I still love her, she's amazing, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm so happy to see her doing well. But then that person like bullied the fuck out of you and turned people against you and like, you know, made your life stressful in high school. But just watch out. People are weird. Career advancement. Yep. My nose keeps like being really itchy. Yeah, like people trying to test you and nudge you and trying to set you off so they can cancel you. Put you on a pedestal and rip you off it. But then what are they doing with their lives? Right? Stand your ground. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Yeah. You need a strong backbone. Especially if you're a streamer. You get people coming in trying to run your show. Trying to sabotage you. Because they're jealous. Like, you know, supporters that you've had for a couple months, you start getting bigger and bigger. And you get to a certain point and they start getting a bit weird. Because they think that you're going to leave them behind. And that's just, you know, you're doing this for the job. Or, you know, whatever other reason, right? You know what you're doing. You know the long-term goals. And yeah, when you get millions of views and you get thousands of people in your streams, those people who, you know, were with you from the start are going to get quieter. That's just how it is. You know? They get lost in the sea of all the other people. And remember, you know, when that happens, they'll get resentful and be careful. Be careful from the beginning, from the get-go. I mean, you're past the beginning. You're past the beginning influencer stage. But don't share your whole life with these people. You don't owe them messages every day. Right? Because you're busy. Do what you need to do. Focus on the goals. Because people come and go. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, change when you need to, change your strategies, change your niche, change your, when you change your content, like, let's put it here. Like, you're posting for yourself, you're not posting for these 5 or 10 people. Or, I don't know, upset that you're changing. They should just like you for who you are. Remember, whatever you post, it's all you. Whatever you post, it's still you. It's always going to be you. No matter what you do. You are never not yourself. Yeah, release what's not working anymore, including people. What else? I'm seeing sheep. Interesting. Sleepless nights. That's interesting because you usually count sheep, right? I just saw 11:33 on the time. Not sleeping or sleeping late. Also, I think it's 2 a.m. at the moment. If you can't sleep, write down ideas when it's quiet, like it is now. Sit there with an actual piece of paper and pen or pencil and just sit there. Whatever comes to you, just write it down. Because remember, if you can't sleep, it's not that you can't sleep, you're awake for a reason, right? Because everything is divinely guided. If you're awake until 8 a.m., like, what have you done in that time? Just worried about the fact that you can't sleep? If you ask yourself if it's 1 a.m. and you're like, am I gonna sleep tonight? And you're like, probably not. Record a video, stream, do the content that you do. I know sometimes for me, once everyone's in bed and it's 2 a.m., I feel creative and I feel more intuitive and I feel more awake and I feel more grindy. Grindy is the wrong word. Like, motivated, I guess. Okay, one more card, I think. Also, take breaks. Yeah. And I don't mean like, take a break, but then keep thinking about it or thinking of ideas. I mean like, take a break. Do something, spend 1 or 2 days doing something that you don't normally do. So you completely, you get like a completely different perspective. And then when you come back, you see it with new eyes, your content, and also the people. It's also good to take a break from followers that you interact with often. Just like friends, you know, sometimes it's good to just not talk to someone for a couple of days, you know. Alright, one more card. Long video. If this resonates with you, feel free to like and leave a comment. Tell me what content you make. Tell me what video of yours went viral last. Because if you're watching this, you've probably had a couple like mini viral videos or like that little hit of early success, the taste of it. Alrighty. For time to us to take a vacation. Yeah. Take a break. Get a different pipette. Sorry, I just started. Yep. Give your brain a break. Give your voice a break. Sometimes if we're overworked, we can get anxious and stuttery. Meditation, yes. Again, with the pen and the paper, that's a type of meditation where you sit there in silence. And if you're overthinking, write it all down. Because the next day you might look at that piece of paper and get ideas from your overthinking. I need to take my own advice with that. Use every emotion that you experience to inspire you. $7.49 is relevant. And this one horror movie, what's it called? Room, is it 1304 or something? Room 1304. How do I explain that movie? Like when you go into that room, you don't come out. I think you can't leave for 24 hours. You try to leave and like the door doesn't work, and then it's a good movie. Maybe you feel like you can't get away from your work. You might have people following you down the street or looking at you. Bit of paranoia. Okay. 10 of file. What's a file? An air. So wands and swords. Passionate and communication. Too much work. Yeah. Stress-related health concerns. With the stuttering. Because you wanna be able to maintain this for years, right? So you gotta figure out that balance. And that could take a year. It could take a couple more months. Yeah, you need a break. For some of you, it might be a couple days. For the other half of you, 10 days vacation. You'll know what to do. If you take a couple days off and it's not enough, then you know you need another week on a beach or something. At a spa for a week. Queen of fire. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't think of this as like a side hustle or part-time job forever. It can be full-time if you want it. Just shift your goals, shift your mindset and your perspective to go to how would this feel full-time? How would this feel? What would this look like? What would my days look like? What would I say differently on the stream? What would I say differently in my videos? What if you're a animator? What would you do differently? Shorter but more frequent videos to get more content out there on TikTok or YouTube Shorts is what I'm getting for the animators. YouTube doesn't change too much. TikTok algorithm gets a bit weird sometimes. Every 6 months, every couple months. Instagram's my hangout spot, portfolio kind of vibe. Instagram could be stressing you out. Okay, so the takeaway is you're doing well. You're going to keep doing well. Be careful of your friends, the friends online. Of course they're going to say that you're their friend. You've got thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of followers. Be careful. And there's going to be a shift away from this. How do I say it? The parasocial relationships are going to change. And that'll be an adjustment. And it all might be a bit much. But that's where the vacation, the holiday, and the meditation comes in. If you haven't already, start making friends with other influencers. Like genuine connections just because you like the actual person. Not all of them are trying to just network and like social climb and clout chase. Because I know influencers do that too, but message some influencers saying, hey, I want other influencer friends. And just see which ones to reply, I guess. So your independence and creativity, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. You can do this. You can be anxious or stressed and insecure and scared of rejection or whatever. Scared of being cancelled, but you can still do it. Yeah. I got you so close. You're so close. Don't give up. For each of you, this is gonna, it's gonna be different for each of you, depending on what you do and what platform you're on, etc., etc. There's a lot of variables. Wow. All right. Damn, 26 minutes. Good reading. All right, so if you like this video, it feels helpful, feel free to like, comment, tell me what content you make. I want to check it out, you know. Subscribe, and all of my other social medias are Mel Spacer. I live stream on TikTok every day. I do free Reiki, I do free psychic readings and tarot card readings. Yeah. Okay. Have a great day or a great night. You're safe. If you need to get cameras around your house, do it. Or think about it. Yeah, okay. Bye.